poppin', y'all? It's your boy T-Mark, aka D-Ron. So back with another video. So we're gonna be checking out on R-Truth creating the Little Jimmy gimmick. Now, as y'all know about this whole thing with the whole Little Jimmy character with R-Truth when he turned heel back in 2011, he had the whole "What's up, Little Jimmy? What's up?" That whole little thing that he had. So yeah, man, R-Truth, when he went with the whole Little Jimmy character, honestly, it was kind of funny and entertaining when he was a heel. And honestly, R-Truth can definitely be the most entertaining wrestler in wrestling. But also, I wish they can go back to R-Truth as a heel back in 2011 and 2025. So R-Truth was just running around just doing whatever. So yeah. So we're going to check this out. And before we get into that, if you haven't already yet, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, follow me on social media, turn on notifications, because I will be posting every single week. So any further ado, let's get straight into this. Oh, wait a minute.
Go back to 2011 when you turned things so much. It looked like you were having so much fun. If we go back to 2011 when you turned heel.
With me and Morrison, smoking a cigarette?
Yep.
Yeah, I have fun doing that, yes.
And then everything that came after that, like that was the invention of Little Jimmy, and a lot of people don't remember that.
That was the invention of Little Jimmy. Yeah. Do you know people were taking pictures with an empty chair? Yeah, y'all was. Yeah, it was. And they were like, "Hey, do you mind if we take a picture with Little Jimmy?" I'm like, by all means, take a picture with Little Jimmy. And they would get beside the chair, and they were just like, would be nobody in the chair. So I was getting a kick out of this, you know what I'm saying? So as long as they went with it, I was going with it. But Little Jimmy.
Yeah, I remember the whole thing of that. Having an imaginary friend is a real thing. And I had that when I was younger. "What's up, Little Jimmy?" I ain't have Little Jimmy back then, but I did have an imaginary friend. I did have an imaginary friend when I was a kid. I forgot what his name was, but I had an imaginary friend. But that was a whole different time back then with WWE, man. That was a whole completely different time.
He was birthed, he was created, and people loved him.
What was the genesis behind Little Jimmy?
I was calling them Little Jimmies. They were my Little Jimmies. All the John Cena fans, the one that wore the hats, the ones that want me to dance, the one that want me to be funny, they were John Cena. I just happened to turn to my side and say, "Oh, look at Little Jimmy." And I don't know, a lot of people was like, "Oh my God, he's talking to him right now. He's talking to Little Jimmy, there you go." And I looked too, so Little Jimmy was born on that stage that night.
Man,
and took off.
he did.
I actually wanted to give Little Jimmy an action figure, but there wouldn't be nothing in there. That would be dope, right?
It'd look a lot like the John Cena action figure.
I would have.
Yo, imagine having a Little Jimmy action figure with nothing inside the box, and you get it, and you be like, "Where's the action figure at? There's nothing in the box." Oh, I know. There's nothing in the box because it's a Little Jimmy, invisible friend of mine I created back in the day. I'm pretty sure they wasn't going to do that. If they were, people's going to be probably mad confused. They're going to be sending, if you actually order a Little Jimmy action figure on WWE shop somewhere, you're going to open the box and probably look at the package like, where's my action figure at? Oh, the invisible Little Jimmy, he's in there. I'm telling you, y'all, this was a real thing back then, but yeah, R-Truth back then with this character, it was hilarious. And the funny thing about R-Truth back at that time when he was a heel, anytime the crowd was saying, "What?" he will be responding back saying, "Don't what me?" And I watched that clip so many times. I thought that was hilarious to me. He always be, and like the crowd will be chanting "what?" And anytime he will say something, he would be like, and the crowd would be like, "What?" He keep on responding saying, "Don't what me?" No, man, R-Truth was funny around that time, man. He was. I actually enjoyed that little part of R-Truth back in 2011.
Of the box, the clear plastic would not be in there. Just say Little Jimmy.
That feels like a missed opportunity.
That would have been good. Yeah, I think Steph said, "Nah, Truth, we got to give him something." I said, "They get the box." Right? They get the box.
They would have bought it.
They would have bought it.
I mean, the idea, you're floating it out there right now.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
The Little Jimmy with nothing in it.
People would buy that.
You think so?
Hell
Would
yeah.
y'all buy a little Jimmy with nothing in it? Okay, we might have to talk about that.
And hell
Talk
of
to
a
the power
sound
that
when
be.
Oh man. Yeah, man. Lil Jimmy was created. He was definitely created, and you probably never gonna see him again. But yeah. I think I saw something that this was actually the punishment for R-Truth when I was watching WrestleMania videos. And this was actually the whole Lil Jimmy gimmick or character was actually a punishment after R-Truth turned heel. I think he grabs a cigarette and just starts smoking it on John Morrison, if y'all remember that, but and the crowd was always, when he did that, the crowd was chanting, "That's illegal. That's illegal." And R-Truth did not care, man. He did not care. He was a bad guy at that point. And he just smoked the cigarette on John Morrison while John Morrison is getting beat up by heel R-Truth, which I really hope and believe. I really do hope somewhere in the near future they will bring back heel R-Truth and actually become a little bit of seriousness in him like he was back then. But yeah, man, R-Truth, man, is definitely what people said over the past couple years. They call R-Truth a natural treasure, because he's so funny and entertaining with everybody, especially with people backstage and people mostly likely the fans. But yeah, man, R-Truth is definitely one of the funniest and most entertaining people in the company. But y'all let me know what your thoughts about R-Truth and this whole little Jimmy character or gimmick that he had back in the day. Y'all let me know what your thoughts about it. And follow me on social media down below. I'll be back with another video, y'all. Peace.
My moment to shine. This is my time of flight. I've been grinding forever just for this very night. I've been pushing for many moments like this. This time is undervalued and no one ever could.